So how do I put on Color Street nail polish and what do I need? Lucky for you, everything you need is in the package. You get all of your nail strips. You're gonna get 16 actually, and they're different sizes and shapes so that you can find the one to match your fingernail shape perfectly. You have a fingernail file and you're also gonna have an alcohol prep pad, okay? So everything you need comes with your set. How to put them on is super simple. So I've already taken off my nail polish. My nails are filed the way that I like them, the shape that I like them. I've already pushed back my cuticles, okay? I've already taken my nail prep pad and I've wiped down my nails. Now the reason we want to do this is to get any residual oil or anything like that off of our nails to get a nice good stick when we put on this nail polish. It is 100% real nail polish, but it's 95% dry. So it's going to go on like a sticker and you don't have to wait for dry time. It's not gonna smudge and make a mess. You don't have to worry about knocking over the bottle or smudging things or anything like that. Okay, so you've got your kit. It's gonna look like this. This is Bloody Gorgeous. It's a beautiful red, black ombre. Okay, so when you get your nails, they're gonna come like so. Okay, you've got ingredients, made in the USA. When you open this up, inside, you're gonna have your nails, your prep pad, right? This is just an alcohol prep pad. You can get them at the pharmacy if you wanna save some nails for later and try to use them again. You've got a cute little fingernail file. Now these come in all different kinds of designs. I like to see if I can get them all collected. And then you also get your nail strips. Now this is double. There are 2 sets of nail strips in here. Okay, this one's called How Do You Hue? Do you see how that's like very iridescent and it's very shimmery? Really, really pretty. Also inside your package, it does go over how you have your base coat, your color polish, and your top coat all in one. There's also instructions down here, so if you forget how to do it, you can always come back to this video or you can check your packaging. And again, they are 100% real nail polish, okay? So when you get them, you're going to have 16 double-ended strips like so. You can choose which ones fit your nails the best. You're gonna take your prep pad and you're going to wipe off your nails, get all that residual oil or soap or moisturizers that you might have had in the earlier in the day on, get those off of there. You wanna make sure that your hands aren't super wet. Like you don't want to be washing dishes right before or right after, because we want to let that 5% that's not dry yet go ahead and cure to your nail and dry. And we can't do that if we're going to keep getting it wet. So you'll see when you have these strips, there's a little purple tab. Sometimes they're orange. That's just like this protective coat. This is my polish right here. You can see it doesn't smudge. It's not smearing. It's not rubbing off. That's my polish. That's the dry. Okay. There's another little silver tab here. When I pull this silver tab, this is the nail polish strip. Now this side is the side that's not 100% dry yet, so it's sticky. It's still not moving to my finger, but that's the sticky side. So I want to put that right up next to my cuticle, but not on it. If I put it on my cuticle, it's not going to stick, just like wet fingernail polish, right? So you want to put it right up next to your cuticle, but not on it, kind of like so. And then I'm going to start at the base and I'm going to just kind of rub down and out towards the tip of my fingernail, okay? And that's gonna rub out any wrinkles or anything like that that I might have. You can always gently lift this back up and reposition it if you haven't pressed it down yet. Now there's two ways you can do this, okay? Now I've got it on my nail, the fingernail polish is on there. I can clip this off and I can use that for another nail if it's not too short, or I can just kind of, this is what the instructions say to do, kind of pinch it and then take a fingernail file. Now I like to use the glass files because these kind of seal the keratin layers together between the nail polish and your nail. It helps it to not chip as bad. Never ever go back and forth. You can use the nail file that comes in it. It is a finer grade, but I love the glass nail files. And I'm just gonna come at a downward motion, just like this. And I'm just gonna kind of score that and then pull it off. Ta-da, all done. Easy, right? Now, I'm gonna do another one for you just so you can see again. We're gonna pull off the purple tab. That's just the clear cover. This is our polish. And then I'm gonna pull this off here. Now I know already which fingers these fit on because I've been using them for so long. I'm gonna put it next to my cuticle, but not on it. Next to it, but not on it, okay? And then gently from the base, I'm going to start kind of pressing down and over like so. And again, there's my polish. Now, if I want to at this point, what I like to do personally, and I'm just gonna tell you this because I do it at night before I go to bed typically, but one of my favorite tricks is I'm gonna let's just take these scissors that I have here. I'm gonna trim this, okay? Just gonna trim it with my scissors. All right, and you can see I kind of have some excess there. I'm just gonna kind of fold that over my nail. Because this is 95% dry, there's still a little bit of it that's wet. So it could shrink just a little bit, just like natural nail polish, the wet bottled nail polish. So I like to fold it over the tip. I don't know how well you can see this, guys, but see how it's kind of folded over? And I'll go to bed like that, okay? And I'll let that fully sit and fully cure. And then in the morning, I'll take the same glass fingernail file and I'll do the downward file again and just kind of get that extra off. If you don't want to do it overnight, at least, maybe wait 20 minutes, but that way it's going to go all the way to the tip of my nail. It's not going to shrink back or anything like that. Never go this way, always go this way, okay? But that is how easy it is to apply Color Street, and look how beautiful that looks. Now, if you accidentally get some on your cuticles, which no big deal, you want to get that off, and there's a couple ways to do that. You can take your thumbnail and you can just kind of press your skin, like press your cuticle back, and then that will kind of gently score, which I didn't even get it on my cuticle, so I can't really show you, but that will gently score that and you can peel that off. Another thing you can do is take a Q-tip, dab a little in your fingernail polish remover, and you can kind of take it around there, and that will also get that off. Now the reason, again, we want to make sure that the fingernail polish is not on our cuticle is because it doesn't stick to skin, okay? So if that is on your cuticle, that's gonna start to lift. You're gonna start bugging it, you're gonna start picking at it, it might get caught in your hair. So either put it right up next to your cuticle or leave a little space in there, okay, when you put those on, and that's gonna get you the best job that you can get. The best kind of application is what I'm trying to say. Now, when you're done, you can take your leftover nails and put them back in the cellophane that they originally came in. Now, I have to tell you, this is not endorsed by Color Street, okay, because they want you to get the absolute best experience out of your purchase possible. And there's a chance that this may not work every time, but this is what I do, and this is what I tell my customers to do. So take your nails, put them back in the cellophane. I'm gonna grab one to show you how I do this. And I'm gonna take my hair straightener. Looks like I forgot to do this one. Take your hair straightener and turn it on. It's not gonna melt the cellophane. You're not gonna hold it on there for ages, okay? And then you're just gonna kind of clip that at the end, and you'll start to see crinkles where that melts that back together and seals that cellophane up. And then I put it in a baggie and I throw them in my freezer. Look, all of these are leftovers. I can pull out and do mixed manicures whenever I want to. I love this. I love this. If I need an accent nail, perfect. If I decide I want to have a matching pedicure, perfect. Pull them out, sit on them, hold them in your hands, stick them under your arm, warm them up to room temperature, take your nail prep pad, wipe them down, and you can put these right back on. Amazing, right? So you do it that way, you're not just getting one manicure out of your Color Street nail strip pack. Now remember, there's 16 in here. If you don't have super long nails, right now my nails are pretty long, so I'm using one strip per nail, but I can use the other on my toes because they're super short. Even if I have long nails, I can use those on there. But if you don't have super long nails, you can cut this in half and you can use it for 2 nails. So you're at least getting a manicure and a pedicure, or 2 manicures. Some people even get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures out of one package. And that's how you can save it. Pretty cool, huh?